Good morning, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Alright, just another day, guys. Get out there. It's Turkey Day. Get out there and shake that turkey. Oh, jeez. Yep, just another day of winning. More winning, guys. More winning. Just the same thing, different day. Yep. We know. Of course, we hit our baseline target right down the center yesterday. Again, last night. Who knew? You knew? Oh, I knew. It's the same shit, different day. Alright, guys, let's get back in the chat. How's it going with the pleasantries this morning? Go time here. What's up? Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Nebs in the chat. Cliff. Grease them, guys, saying, hope everyone has their lube ready at the ready. I'm lubing my turkey right now as we speak, says Nebs in the chat. It's crazy. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Go time. Yes, on my way to Thanksgiving soccer, says Ben Lawrence. I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you. You too, Ben. Thanks for dropping on by and hope you have a great day, my man. Ben. Morning, Otaku, go time, Nebs, Ben Lawrence, and all. Yes, happy Turkey Day. Even to you, user DR7DC. I don't know who you are because YouTube sucks. Damn it, YouTube sucks. Yeah, YouTube is stupid like that sometimes. Alright, so yeah, of course, last night we did run up all the way to 91,700. A little higher than that, actually, 92. We topped off again the same exact wick we saw right before yesterday's live stream. Yeah, so 91.9, just barely at that 92. 92 has a lot of resistance, so we have to wait to see that play out. And we got to flip, of course, Bitcoin into support right around $92,500, $93,000 Bitcoin. So yeah, still pretty early, guys. Again, the market's closed here in the United States, but the rest of the world lives on, yeah. We're sitting here celebrating Turkey Day. Is that frickin' Goku? Let's go.
What are you, stupid?
It is Goku. Oh, jeez, man. Oh, man. Who thought a giant Japanese property would be in the Macy's parade? Oh, yep. Well, there he is. All right. So anyway, guys, just kind of a chill day today. Of course, the markets are closed. I'm not really expecting too much to happen here. What do we got here? Breaking news. Or possession of what the hell is this? Piro faces counts of assault. I don't know who the hell this is. This is over on Bloomberg, covering just kind of random BS right now this morning. Let's take a look and see, is CNBC even running? Probably not. There's a commercial going on there. We don't know. Fox Business running some random stuff. I have no idea what the hell that is. Fox Prime, it's Business Prime, yeah. Okay. And yeah, let's take a look at the overall metrics since the market's not going to open anyway. Let's take a look at fear and greed for the stock market. Still sitting at 18 extreme fear from yesterday. Nothing new to see there. Crypto fear and greed. Yesterday, guys, we were a hair away from getting out of extreme fear to normal, regular fear. Are we there this morning? Nope, we're not. But we're getting closer. Sitting at 22 in extreme fear. Still on the edge. Getting back to flipping back into just traditional fear. It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's all fine here. How are you guys? Also, don't forget, Bitcoin options expire tonight, guys. When you are asleep. I think it's like 1 or 2 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. What time does Bitcoin options expire? Friday, Eastern Standard Time. Maybe it's like the afternoon. 4 p.m. London time. That helps. That helps a lot. Last Friday of every month at 4 p.m. London time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern. I always get this messed up. It's actually tomorrow afternoon. All right. Whatever.
What are you, stupid?
At least I don't forget. All right, guys. So, yeah, tomorrow afternoon in the middle of day trading, we're going to see the options expire and probably going to see some face melting moves, more than likely to the upside, because we were oversold to AF. All right, let's take a look at the Dixie this morning. How's the Dixie doing? Still hanging out 99.5, which is great to see this morning. And we got Bubbles. How's Bubbles on the day? Still looking pretty green on the day. Pretty much every asset's still up a little bit. ZBEC, look at that ZBEC on the top 200, down 4% on the day. That'd be definitely a good pickup. Jido as well, down 5%. Jido's, of course, been one I've been shouting from the rooftops for a while. What else we got? Meme Core down 30%. Damn. Holy hell, did they announce something stupid? I don't know. Looks like they did, because that is a drastic drop for a single day for Meme Core. Was this Fast Token? Yeah, Fast Token. Yep, that's down 8%, and Rain's down 10%. It's about your biggest movers we have on the day to the downside. Caspa is running right now, though, 16% up on the day. I think they have a halving, don't they? Do they have a halving? I don't know. I'm not sure what the current narrative is with Caspa. Virtuals Protocol is up about 12%. Sky 11. AVAX 7%. Not a bad move for AVAX over the last day. It's been a while since we've seen AVAX move at all. And damn, $14.94. Are you kidding me? That is a huge discount. And it just came up from $12. That's crazy. Crazy world we live in. I can't even recognize the top 100 anymore from last year. It's already moving pretty quick. All right, let's take a look at the top on the weekly. Top 100 on the weekly. We got the Near down 16%, Meme Core down 40% on the week, Zcash down 30%. Still not a bad time to be picking up Zcash if you guys want to get back into that narrative. Could continue to run next month. Could continue to run into December. On the monthly, we're looking for 30s, 40s here. There's a decent amount of them. Again, my top pick is still right around the most sold off, and that is SWE at 40.8%. The next highest one would be like Pengu at 47.9. Again, my top pick for the day is remaining to be SWE. Currently sitting at $1.50 per token. Absolutely amazing sale if you want to get on that. I'm sure it'll be back up to $3 again here real soon. All right, top 200 assets that we're looking at on the day as well. Let's see what we got. The big movers. Merle's down. That's Merlin. It's down 15%. Monad's down 10%. Nothing else really moving down to the downside in a major way. We've got, is that Glimmer? Golem, 16% down. Brett, 16%. Up. 14% up on Fartcoin, and Humanity Coin coming back 20%. I don't like these coins, man. Anyway, let's take a look at what's down the most on the week. We're looking for 15 to 20% off on the week. Nothing too crazy here. We got Wormhole just barely making that 15%. Pith is down 12. Soon's down 41. IMX down 15 as well. Want something more juicy? Let's go to the monthly. We're looking for 30s, 40s on the monthly. There's a lot of 30s. What's closer to 40 though? Jido's still hitting 53%. The last 2 days I've been telling you there's a bit of a choose your own adventure here. Between a bunch of really close assets that are down about it's really similar amounts. I've been, of course, shouting out Jido. All the other ones I think have come up a bit now. XCN's still almost 40% off on the month. That's not too bad. Jido, IMX, Mutable X is damn near 40% off now. We've got Wormhole, so that's moving back into that group as well. And Pith is already up to 33% off, so it's down. I guess it's up a little bit since we looked at it yesterday. So my top four right here would be Jido, IMX, Wormhole, and XCN. Again, more of a choose-your-own-adventure kind of day as we continue to see a lot of really good projects still oversold AF on the monthly. All right, guys, those are my two sets. Not financial advice. It's what I see here in the bubbles.
Buy that for $1.
Yes. All right, let's see what else we got here. TikTok fueled the K-beauty boom triggers a retail race in the U.S. What the hell? Oh, God. Saba Capital activist Boaz Weinstein calls for removal of Bally Gifford to run Trust's entire board. I don't know. This is the headlines with CNBC this morning, guys. Apple is challenging India's antitrust body over a potential $38 billion fine. Puma shares pop 14%. Alibaba's AI glasses to rival Meta go on sale for $500. Damn. Yeah, of course, China's just been killing it here recently. What else we got here? Trump election interference racketeering case in Georgia ensues. Or Shower 4 returns after Pump urged Paramount to receive... What? Trump urged Paramount to revive the franchise? What the hell? Are you kidding me?
What are you, stupid?
I saw some of Samson Mao and I forget Max Kaiser's post on it last night, basically calling for Tom Lee to be featured in Rush Hour 4 instead of in place of Jackie Chan. What else we got here? China Industrial Property. How old is Jackie Chan now? My God. How old is Jackie Chan? He's got to be getting up there. Damn, 71 years old. Crazy. I'm sure he can still do it, though. He's always been in good shape. Hong Kong fire kills 55 people. Hundreds missing. People are giving me weird numbers on this. Someone said last night it was 300 people killed. I'm like, what the hell? Manhattan condo values fell over the past decade. Here's where rents are still rising. There's pretty much nothing on the headlines for us this morning. Since, again, guys, the markets are out, it's going to be kind of a short turkey day. Mostly just covering the Macy's Day Parade. Oh, jeez. All right, let's see what else we got here on Doomberg this morning. Anything else? They're still covering this thing. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell this thing is. Oh, the Guardsman. Yeah, the Guardsman. Yeah, that's what that is. All right. Let's take a look at some crypto news while we're waiting for the next float. That's Shrek. What are you doing this morning, donkey? All right, how you guys doing in the chat? Morning, Otaku. Good morning, Go Time. Good morning, Cliff. How you guys doing? Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you again this morning. All right, so make sure everything's still good. Yeah, we're still up. We're still good. All right. What else we got here in the news? Let's take a look at the Daily Hodl. See if we got anything this morning. U.S. Bank joins stablecoin race with new test on Stellar XLM blockchain report. America's fifth largest bank is exploring the use of stablecoins. The U.S. Bank Corp doing business in the U.S. Yeah, there we go. More and more banks joining the fun into next year. Don't forget the Genius Act. Is going to go into full effect next year. Rich Dad Poor Dad author warns real estate and job market crash incoming. Says one asset is the best and safest. And it's not Bitcoin. It's probably just talking about gold. Because he sold off all of his Bitcoin, according to Robert Kiyosaki. Let's see what he's saying now. Robert Kiyosaki says that artificial intelligence will have devastating effects on the economy. In 2013, he published Rich Dad Poor Dad's prophecy, predicting the biggest crash in history was coming. The everything crash, as we've been covering it all year. I think it's kind of here, but he says it's not. Unfortunately, the crash hasn't arrived. It's just beginning. And the U.S., Europe, and Asia are crashing. AI will wipe out the jobs, and when the job crash, office and residential real estate crashes. Kiyosaki says he believes gold, silver, and Bitcoin, Ethereum, and will give people the financial edge in the downturn. Silver is the best and the safest, he says. Silver is $50 today. I predict silver will be hit $70 soon, possibly $200 to $300 in 2026. The good news is, while millions will lose everything, if you are prepared, this crash will make you richer. Another narrative that's playing out next year is a lot of these robots are being launched next year. A lot of these robots, batteries, are all going to be utilizing a lot more silver than they previously did in other economic booms or industrial revolutions. With the cash from Bitcoin, I am purchasing 2 surgery centers and investing in the billboard business. If you guys didn't hear, he sold his Bitcoin just last, or I guess this month, the beginning of this month. All right, moving on. Anything else here? Any other big takeaways? Strategy abruptly moves $5 billion last night. We of course covered that yesterday. They are moving things to diversify their holdings in more platforms to better secure their stockpile. What else we got? Let's take a look at Cointelegraph this morning. Kathy Wood says ARK's $1.5 million Bitcoin bull price hasn't changed as markets rally. I seen a little clip from her. I think this might be it. No, that is the screenshot from the clip. I might have shared it on X. Let me go jump over there. See if I can get the news straight from the horse's mouth. Kathy's mouth, of course. Michael Seller, of course, wishing everyone a Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving under an orange tree. How appropriate, right? How appropriate. Let's go. What the hell? Me when Bitcoin recovers from the dip.
What am I looking at?
Oh, sometimes it takes a second.
Yeah, it takes a second sometimes. All right, what else we got? Justin MasterCard says Bitcoin and crypto are entering a new era of clarity and confidence. Clarity Act coming soon, allegedly, from MasterCard. Bull market's back, baby. Joe Powell. Yep. Rolling some dice in Vegas. What else we got? Bitcoin price on Thanksgiving. Oof. This is the lowest we've seen in terms of the grand picture. We're actually oversold by wow, quite a bit. I would say at least 9,000, maybe 10,000 or more. Honestly, Bitcoin right now should be around 210,000. But what do I know? I'm just some crazy guy wearing a mask on YouTube. Yep. Yup. Tom Lee says year-end rally is coming despite a brutal 6 weeks. Tom Lee says a strong December rally is on deck, backed by the dovish incoming Fed pivot. Here we go.
Said it's one of their worst 6-week periods ever in their career. So we know people lost money, they've de-risked. But we know into year-end we have the positive seasonals, especially given how strong the May to October was. You know, it's really a 5 to 6 chance that we're going to be up 5% into year end.
Right.
The second is monetary policy, I think, is going to shift dovish. Even if Fed Chair Powell is hawkish, we know it waiting in the wings is now a shadow Fed that's dovish.
Yep, that's right. We have a shadow Fed that's dovish that's going to come in with more rate cuts next year, no matter what happens in December. All right. Let's see what else we have. This self-driving truck communicates intents via a front-facing massive cab high contrast LED screen. Yeah, that's a full driverless semi. Yep. That's cool. We got more of those coming here soon. What the hell? I shared a lot of robots last night, actually. EU Central Bank President Christine Lagarde says, I'm confident Bitcoins will not enter the reserve for the European central banks. Yeah, I think that's old. I don't know why they're resharing that. That's Fiat Archive. Vitalik Buterin donates 128 ETH each to Session and Simple X Chat in support of the encrypted messaging apps, advancing permissionless accounts, and metadata privacy. That one just came out yesterday. SP Analysis researching Tether. I'm not sure what's going on with this one here. Samson, what are you sharing here, my guy? I don't know. Okay, what's this here? In China, CBDC is linked to your digital ID. Scary stuff, guys. This person gets caught with driving without a helmet. Police in control immediately deducts 25 yuan, roughly $3.60, a fine from his digital wallet. And then he could lose 1 social credit point as well. Yikes. The dystopian future is here! And he also has to forced to watch a little... Oh, no. Creepy stuff. All right, JP Morgan, manipulation of MicroStrategy is way beyond you think. Oh, wow. So more of these articles coming out, or opinion pieces here, basically stating that JP Morgan is still manipulating all the markets, and they're doing that now with strategy. Here's how everything was planned. Let's start with an important name, Jim Chanos. He is one of the most well-known sellers on Wall Street. He has built his career by shortening companies, and he thinks it's overvalued. That he thinks are overvalued. He's going to, of course, hedge. Yeah. In May 2025, he openly said he had long Bitcoin and short MicroStrategy. He just hopes to create the idea that you can support Bitcoin but attack strategy separately. In July 2025, Morgan increased the margin requirements in trading MicroStrategy shares 50 to 95%. This resulted in a lower trading volume for MicroStrategy. Where was I? Okay, here we go. In August 2025, JP Morgan released documents on a new structured product linked to BlackRock's IBIT, which started, back in August of this year, quietly. We didn't hear about it. And so they were already preparing their own Bitcoin-related product months before the MSCI issue came into the picture. Coincidence? I think not. On October 10th, MSCI released the consolidation note, and it said that companies holding 50% or more of the assets of Bitcoin or digital assets are removed from MSCI indexes if their activities resemble the digital asset treasury. It directly affected companies like MicroStrategy. It's also important to remember the MSCI Morgan Stanley Capital International. It was originally created by Morgan Stanley, so the index changes have a link to the major bank now offering its own Bitcoin-related products. Just 4 days after MSCI announcement, Morgan Stanley filed with the SEC to structure product tied to their IBIT. Of course, this is all what's happening recently. So one of the ARM raises concerns about Bitcoin heavy companies, and other ARM releases a product that gives exposure through IBIT instead. 2 weeks ago, JP Morgan filed for its own IBIT leaked structured note. Then on November 20th, JP Morgan did two things on the same day: published the documents to solve their Bitcoin IBIT note, and then brought back their MSCI issue, which already is 42 days old, and highlighted the index from removable risk around MicroStrategy. The timing is what raised questions. This is why many traders now believe the pattern looks like this: raise doubts about Bitcoin heavy companies, create a fear around potential index removal, launch new Bitcoin exposure products, and then a capital shift for MicroStrategy into IBIT linked backed products. The market has seen this behavior before. JP Morgan, Jamie Dimons called Bitcoin a fraud, of course, many times. This happened, of course, in the previous two bull runs ago in 2017. Drops sharply after those reports showed JP Morgan clients were buying Bitcoin for their rich clients only. Public comments, actual positioning do not always match. So what does this all mean? MSCI announcement created the first wave of concern. The market was already fragile at the time. JP Morgan's note came at the exact moment where MicroStrategy and Bitcoin were weak. And more traders now believe that they may be short side pressure. JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley are releasing IBIT linked products at the same time. Sailors stepped in to give clarity to stabilize the situation. And all this now points to one thing: the flows and the timing around MicroStrategy are not random. They are highly manipulative. Understanding this behavior is important because this is how large institutions influence the market long before the retail crowd notices. Guys, retail's not even here. Are you kidding me? Where's retail at? They're not here. They're nowhere to be found.
Stupid?
Yeah, we know that. Of course, we look at the normie searches every single night. They're not looking at our space at all. All right. What else we got, guys? Let's dive into another news article. I think we did enough doom scrolling, caught up with the news here on the latest headlines. Let's take a look at anything else happening in our space on Turkey Day. I think that's pretty much going to be it, guys. We pretty much covered everything. I think let's jump into, how about Cointelegraph, CoinDesk. We didn't look at CoinDesk this morning. Most of the stuff we already talked about last night. Bitcoin rate price reclaims 191,000 as JP Morgan predicts December Fed rate cut. Yeah, they've been very bullish this year, despite their official reportings. JP Morgan is still calling for $150,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. That was, of course, reported 2-3 weeks ago. U.S. giant institution throws Tether. After corporate bull strategy, the reason is Bitcoin. Okay. To allow Tether, USDT. What giant institution are we talking about here? American credit rating system agency S&P Global continues to make surprising decisions. On Wednesday, the S&P Global downgraded Tether, the world's largest stablecoin, citing the increase in high-risk asset as a reserves and ongoing steps on its disclosures. Oh my gosh, this whole thing still. And in a report, the S&P downgraded Tether stablecoin instability assessment to the lowest level at level 5, vulnerable, weak from the previous 4, constrained. Tether objected, saying that the S&P Global does not understand the nature of digital asset currency, and of course USDTs, their stablecoin. S&P Global cited the high presence and the growth of high-risk assets, including Bitcoin and Tether's reserves, as a reason for the downgrade. Really? The growth of Bitcoin in their reserves is a reason for a downgrade. It's ridiculous. They're the largest single entity of gold as well. You're worried about it? Are you kidding me?
What are you, stupid?
I think this is still, overblown. At this point, S&P Global stated the decline in Bitcoin prices, in particular, could increase Tether's collateral shortfall, a risk, and volatility. There may be risky assets and reserves. Bitcoin's share in reserves has increased, and suddenly drop could lead in collateral shortage. I pretty much read enough about this. I think it's a little bit overblown, to be honest. All right. because this is just up in the aftermath of them pushing us out, or our space out of the United States from the last cycle. What else we have here? We calculated whether Thanksgiving is good for Bitcoin's price. Not really. I can tell you every single Thanksgiving I've ever experienced, Bitcoin went nowhere, or if anything, down. Let's see what they say. Outside of my scope, and my experiences in the past 6 years. This Thanksgiving, long-term Bitcoin investors can be grateful for many years of positive returns despite some short-term complaints about the crabbish 2025. Bitcoin has rallied 450% over the past 3 years. Going into this weekend for investors with some extra time on their hands, a quick review for prior Thanksgiving weekends could be worthwhile to discover the historical patterns during the holiday. The best one we ever had was last year, I believe, with what was it? Donald Trump winning, we shot up like almost 100%. Okay, what else we got here? Calculating the assets returns from Wednesday's close prior to each Thanksgiving through the subsequent open on Monday. The data is in as whether Bitcoin has generally rallied or fallen during the 15-year Thanksgiving weekends. Percentage changes range from 16% rally during 2011 to 2015 holidays to be disappointing to 27% decline in 2010. Of course, the Bitcoin will do much smaller moves, a volatile asset during its earlier years, so double-digit gains and losses were commonplace. Indeed, during its first few years, rudimentary exchanges like New Liberty Standard, Bitcoin Market, Trade Hill, Verblox, of course, all these don't even exist anymore, or defunct like Mt. Gox. Bitcoin would frequently gain or lose tens of hundreds of percentage points per day to day. As it's grown in size, liquidity, and volatility has, of course, decreased. A lot of big numbers, guys. All right, where are we at? So does Bitcoin normally rally on Thanksgiving weekend? Not really. Historical prices reveal that the average trading action over Bitcoin over Thanksgiving weekend is mixed. Both mean and the median returns of Bitcoin over its 15 prior Thanksgiving weekends are as close to zero as anyone could imagine, fractions of 1%. Moreover, Bitcoin rallied on 8 weekends and fell for 7 weekends, as even possible for a 15-year analysis. Restricting the analysis to past decade also reveals a perfect 50-50 split, 5 Thanksgiving weekend rallies and 5 Thanksgiving weekend declines. Interesting. In summary, Thanksgiving weekend hasn't been particularly good or bad for Bitcoin, below the returns of Bitcoin from its 15-year prior Thanksgiving weekends. And you can see the returns are, pretty lackluster. The best one we ever had was 2017 and 2011, 15 and 13% respectively. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. 2010 was negative 26.5%, and of course last year's was only 1%. But I mean from of course October to November, when he won the elections, into December, it was pretty positive for Bitcoin overall last year. Due to the reduced business hours, lower trading volume, customer of course, the subtext down there at the bottom. Not really expecting anything myself, as I've made pretty clear on the channel my experience with Bitcoin. Even though everyone's talking over the table, no one's really making some massive buys on Thanksgiving Day. All right, what else we got? And the normies aren't even here, man. I don't even know if the normies are ever going to come back, especially since we've pretty much diminished all of the what do you call it? Sentiment, the overall sentiment. Anything else? That's pretty much all I got today, guys. I think that's it's Turkey Day. It's Turkey Day. All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Grease Up Debs, guys, says, of course, damn, everyone's gone this morning. We got Ari, of course. Good morning. Good morning to you, Ari, as well. Attack the Mountain here. Hey, Otaku! My favorite Thinder hole programming. What the hell?
What are you, stupid?
Crazy. Well, thank you, man. Thank you, of course. Attack of the Mountain. Yes. Good morning, Chaos. Farn Mup. Yes. Mup to you too, sir. Of course. Brave Army Freedom. CEO of McFreedom's in the house. And with that, guys, I'm gonna leave you with that. McFreedom's, of course, the place to be on Thanksgiving. Don't forget to get your turkey burger for 7,900 sats. That's a lot. That's actually pretty expensive chicken burger. Turkey burger over at McFreedom's. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you again tonight for some more turkey madness. This is Crypto Otaku signing out. Later. Gobble, gobble.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade a montage. Let me see what freedom's like without money goes on.